It is the first week of March here. We are going to be heading down to my lease down here in southern Iowa today. I haven't been down there now pretty much since late muzzleloader. Was running my moultrie cell cameras down there the last couple months and just been kind of monitoring on my food plots what deer we've been having come in. We got a handful of really nice bucks that were on the farm all the way through season, through the winter, and a good amount of them should have shed out on the place. And I've been just kind of waiting until most of them have dropped. I think most of them should be on the ground. There's still some bucks holding down here though. We've had kind of a warm spell here the last couple weeks, kind of a milder winter. But we're gonna go give it a shot today. We're gonna walk this, kind of comb. I got the food plot here to the south. We're gonna probably start on this side, kind of focus around by the food plot. And then this property's broken into two halves. So we're gonna work that half first, come through the easement, and then work the other half here, hop across the creek, and then we'll probably hit both those sides there also. But I would imagine most of the antlers we're gonna find will probably be near the food source here. But back in this bedding area, I'm sure we're gonna find some horns as well. I'm pretty anxious to get in here because I picked up this lease last June or July, I think it was. And everything was fully green then, and there's poison ivy all over the lease, so I'm not really too keen on being out walking in the woods with poison ivy and 110 degree heat in the summer. So I haven't really, other than speed scouting it, I haven't really walked every inch of this property. So I'm gonna be able to give it the run through today finally, and see what's all on it, and hopefully maybe come up with a plan for next year. I'm hoping to hang on to the lease to hunt it, this year and beyond. But yeah, we're gonna get out. We got Aaron behind the camera. Brennen's, I don't know what he's doing. You never know what he's doing.
I'm working.
He says he's working. But we're gonna hit the road here, and then we're gonna hopefully scoop a bunch of antlers today.
Hey, jump, mate.
And we got a little bit of
Need
work.
some more coffee.
We got a little bit of work to do. I needed to move the ground blind. Got the cage blind out here right by the food plot. It's staying out in the cornfield. We gotta get that off the field so the farmer can plant here in spring. And I was just gonna pull all my cameras and stuff out of there that way when he goes in to get that corn picked up, work everything up to plant. Everything will be out of his way, and he's happy also. So
Let's do it.
you done working?
Done.
All right, let's bounce.
Scoop them up. I already ate my breakfast. Mancl's trying to stuff more food down my throat. I think he's trying to get me to shit so he finds more antlers. It's not gonna work.
Shotgun.
Well, I already put my stuff in the back because I knew I'd be sitting in the back.
Well, that's nice of you.
Yeah. I always do that kind of stuff for you. Is that your scooping hat?
When it's cold and sunny, yes.
Keeps the sun out.
Keeps the sun out, sun goes away, the bill goes away. Pulled into the lease down here. These fresh tire tracks right up into the drive. Hopefully somebody else wasn't in here. We're about to find out.
So I think one of us takes that edge. I would just not even go across that fence.
Yep.
That fence in between the creek there. We'll one work the edge, one come up through the finger. I think it'd be worth going up towards the hut there.
Yep.
And farting around. Then coming up through the other side of that finger.
Okay.
And then work our way. I don't know how to really, but the best way to attack the food plot other than one guy kind of worked down where we had the ground maybe loop around,
I think we're just gonna have to
just comb it,
comb the corn.
comb that, and then we'll kind of regroup and go from there.
So pretty much don't cross the creek yet.
These two little fingers here to the south, we can just pound those and we're done.
Yeah. Pretty much don't cross the fence, and then don't cross that fence over there. Just stay on this part for now.
And we'll regroup when we get to that other fence.
You want the finger?
It don't matter.
I see another one right there, Mike.
I seen that, yeah. I don't think it
Gotta be a shed.
I don't think it is.
Really?
Yeah, I was looking at it with the binos. It looks like a piece of the blind or bark or something.
Plastic or something.
Yeah. I know I had pictures of this one.
Yep,
It's actually got decent bases for a
yeah.
not a big rack. First one.
On the board.
I think Brennan might have one too, but I had a feeling we'd find one down here somewhere.
Yeah.
One. There's two. Standing corn right up here. I'm just kind of working this waterway down through here, right off the field. Picked up one right here. Picked up another right here. Both right sides, obviously different deer. But just gonna keep working up this waterway, hopefully find some more. You can see all the deer shit down these waterways. You got the Mike's cage blinds right there. Standing corn's right over this rise right here. You can barely see it. But this waterway is just perfect because these deer come out, feeding the corn, come lay down in the grass, feeding the corn, lay down in the grass. These grassy areas are just money because these deer are spending so much time laying down in them throughout the night. We're just combing it real good, hoping to find some more right up here at the end of it. We just crossed down. There's a creek system that runs down through here, and we got across it. Now we got probably, I don't know, roughly 10 acres of just grassy cedar. Awesome bedding. So JP and Mike are down below me to the north. We're just gonna kind of start working through here and cover it real good. There should be some antlers. This is, if I had to guess, this is where the majority of the deer are coming to bed. So we'll see. I was just coming through, I went through that first patch of grass, and then there's this little kind of timbered draw, and sun just caught shining off a couple of times up here, so I'm gonna go up here and see what we got.
Well, Been out walking for probably an hour and a half. Mike, I think, has a few. Brennen's got 4 or 5. I have 0, but that's how it usually goes. I just can't seem to pick the right trails to go on, but we'll keep after it. This all looks really good in here. Mike had a lot of deer holding until just a couple weeks ago, so they gotta be in here. We just gotta find them.
That's a pretty good one. Looks like a young deer, but good looking antler.
It's been kind of slow walking for me. Found one so far. One dead shed buck. Just found another dead buck here. One that I think I have pictures of also. Hadn't had pictures of him for a while, so wasn't sure what happened to him. Well, found out he's laying dead here in creek bottom. Nice 4-point. Unfortunate. He'd have been a nice buck, but sounds like Brennen's got a few. It's been a little bit slower than I thought, but not too bad. But we're gonna keep walking. We still got quite a bit of lease left here to walk, so see what else we can find.
What's the report? Still skunked?
Typical day for me. Just your fan club, you know. Cheer you boys on.
We kind of worked most of the property pretty good. Mike and Aaron are still making one last swipe down below the creek here. But back up by the tower stand, standing corn here. Gonna really start combing through this corn now, as long as we can stay sane. I hate corn, standing or cut. My eyes just go crazy, but we know there's antlers out here, so we're gonna try to work it the best we can. And then I'm sure Mike will come back and try to do it one more time on a better day where it's cloudy, or even better, be rain. But start going through the corn. What are you doing?
We're pretty much done shed hunting for the day. We got to move this blind off the field so the farmer can plant this here in spring. Get it out of his way. We're gonna move it actually in a spot kind of where the deer have been jumping the fence when we were hunting late season. Figure it'd be a decent spot for the rut time next year. But we gotta pull the stakes out of here. We're gonna take the hub blind down actually. Take that out for the year, and then we'll put it back up probably in this summer, fall time. But got some cameras to take down, and then that should be about it for the day here. Go. Timber.
What a hole!
Yep. Aye. Ain't up to play today.
cold. Leave me alone.
Just pulling all the cameras off the lease here for the year, and that's pretty much going to be it. We got the blind taken down. Pulled one other set. It was a pretty slow day shed hunting. Sun didn't help us either, but we're gonna probably hit this another day here coming up when hopefully we can get an overcast day. Do a little bit better, I think, but that's gonna be pretty much it for us this week. We got the Iowa Deer Classic coming up this weekend, so we're gonna be at the show there. Should be a good time, but next time we'll be probably out on the lease. We'll walk this and then get ready for turkey season coming up. We kicked up a ton of birds today in here, so pretty excited for that. We should have a pretty solid turkey season once first season Iowa shotgun opens up here. So.